Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I have for you a very exciting video. It is my Project Polish 2019 finale. I am so excited to share with you the progress that I've made in the last few months, but before we jump into this update, I want to remind you that I do have a playlist for my Project Polish 2018 and 2019. So if you're interested in catching up before we jump into this finale, I will make sure to link up in the cards or down in the description box the playlist for my Project Polish. I'm gonna go ahead and start with the progress and then we'll move on to the empties because yes guys, I actually have some more empties to share with you today, which is so exciting. Also at the end of this update, I will change my setup and show you what a whole year of nail polish empties looks like. So make sure you stay tuned till the end if you're interested in watching that as well. But for now, let's go ahead and jump into this last update. So once again, here's my polish mug. My 5 Project polishes that were left are in here. I always try to keep 5 in rotation. It just works for me, and out of the 5 I actually finished 3, which is so exciting. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with the progress and then we'll do the empties at the end. So the first polish that I want to talk about is the one that I'm wearing. This polish is from Forever 21 and it's in the shade Teal, which is clearly a bright blue. I mean, just look at my nails. I don't know who was in charge of naming this polish, but anyway, this polish was practically full at the beginning of the year, and yeah, I mean, it was a long shot, to be honest, to be able to finish this bottle of polish. I love this color so much, so I'm not bummed that it's not gone, but you know, of course, that's what you aim for, especially when you've been working on the polish for the whole year. You kind of wish it was gone at the end of the year, but this one, it's still going strong, and I don't have my last line. I didn't even bother to mark it, to be honest, but just to show you what it looked like this year, I was up here at the beginning of the year, then I think that was after 2 updates, I can't remember, and then that was on my last update, just right below it, and right now I think I'm somewhere around here. This polish was sitting on its side, so I guess I didn't leave it enough time to settle between then and now that I'm filming, but as you can see, it's kind of settling somewhere down here. The other polish that I was not able to finish is the one that I added in my previous update, and it was just a mini from Kiko Milano Cosmetics. This is a mini nail lacquer and it was a bright pink. This polish, like I told you guys in my previous update, doesn't have a name. It's just in the shade number 18. Again, if any of you guys know what's the actual name of this polish, please let me know. I can't find it anywhere on the internet. But yeah, I didn't even swatch this, so I don't have a swatch picture for this. I didn't even open this bottle. I was so focused on getting all the other polishes out that this one got absolutely no use. There's no mark, there's nothing. Like I said, it's a brand new bottle of polish. All right, so let's move on to exciting news, the empties. I am so excited, you guys, you have no idea. I was really working hard this last few months on these polishes. The first empty that I want to share with you is this Covergirl, and this is in the shade Go-Go Mango. And this is one of the original polishes in my collection, you guys. So yeah, it's gone now. These are my marks. This was at the intro, it was like halfway. And then that was my last update, and I finished all of that product in the last few months. This was previously in another Project Polish, but these were my marks for this year. I am so happy to have this done. I love this polish so much. The color is amazing, but if you watch my channel, you know I love orange polish, and in the last few years I've acquired so many more oranges, so it's not a shade that I'm lacking in my stash right now, and it was old, so it was time that I moved it out, and I am so happy that I was able to do that because it had a lot of product left, as you can see. The next empty that I have to share with you is this mini polish from E.l.f. This is in the shade Dark Metallic Red. This mini polish was completely full when I put it in this project, and here are my progress lines. Last time I updated you guys, I was up here, so I managed to finish a lot of product. I used this polish so much. I used it with the matte top coat, I used it with glitter toppers, I was just trying my best to get this out of my collection, and I'm so glad that I managed to achieve that goal. This is the second mini polish from e.l.f. that I finished this year, and so far my experience has not been the best, so I'm looking forward to eventually getting all of these polishes out of my collection. I know e.l.f. doesn't necessarily make polishes anymore, but if you go to like Forever 21 or Mercury, all these other resale sites, you will find some e.l.f. polishes. So if you ever see them and you're tempted to purchase, because I mean, let's be honest, they're very affordable, I highly recommend that you think about it before you actually make a purchase, because their formulas are very hit and miss. At least that has been my experience. But yeah, with that being said, I'm so happy that this one is gone, and it was overall a very pretty color. And my last empty for my Project Polish 2019 is another mini polish from To Be Colors, and this is in the shade Jade Green. This is from a brand that is no longer available in the United States, so I'm happy to be moving them out. This one was a brand new polish when I put it into this project as well, and that was the progress that I had made in my previous update, and I finished all of that product. I don't know if you can see straight through the bottle right now. I mean, I can, but that's because I'm against the light. There's nothing in here, absolutely nothing. There, you can kind of see the brush there. I dumped every drop out of this polish, and this was the surprising polish of 2019. I figured I was gonna go through this so fast because it did take 3 coats to be fully opaque, but oh my goodness, I got so many manis out of this polish. I am so happy that it's gone. However, I do want to mention that this one had a really great formula even till the end, so I really appreciate that. It made it so much easier for me to use and very enjoyable along the way as well. So yeah, there's my last empty for 2019. I am so excited. So here you go, guys, my 3 empties and the 2 products that I was not able to finish this year. I will definitely be rolling in this mini to my Project Polish 2020. So there's a little spoiler. This one, the blue one, it's going back in my drawers. I have enjoyed this polish so much, but it's time for me to move on to other shades. As promised, what I'm gonna do right now is change my setup and show you all the empties, all the nail polish empties from this project that I had this year, along with other nail polish extras like top coats and base coats. So let me change the setup a little bit and I'll be right back. Alright guys, so this is what my whole year of nail polish empties looks like. Oh my goodness. And yeah, there are 2 products right here that have polish in them, but we'll get to that in a little bit. So in no particular order, one of the polishes that I finished, and I think this was finished actually in my previous update, is this Wet n Wild Shine nail polish in the shade Caribbean Frost. And there are my progress lines with this polish. I also managed to finish a black cream polish from Covergirl, and this is in the shade Black Diamond. And this one didn't have much product when I put it in. I actually started right there where that gold mark is, so very little to work with. It was an easy product for me to finish. Then, as you guys saw just previously, I finished another Covergirl polish, and this is in the shade Go-Go Mango. Again, this one had more product though than the previous one, and I am so happy that it's gone. I told you guys I finished 2 e.l.f. mini polishes. This is the first one that I finished this year. This was in the shade Light Pink, and along the way this year I frankened this polish. I dumped in here another polish that broke, and in an effort to save all the flakies, which you kind of can see right there in the bottle, I dumped some of the polish in here, which made this polish stick around a little longer than I wanted it to, but overall I'm happy that I've managed to finish it either way. Here's the e.l.f. Dark Metallic Red that you just saw I finish, along with the close-up of the progress lines right there. I also finished Coral polish from Maybelline Color Show. I believe Maybelline is no longer making polishes, so it was time for me to get this one out. This was in the shade Coral Crush, and I wanted to add this one because the Pantone color of the year for 2019 was Living Coral, I think that was the name of it. So yeah, it was very fun to use. This is such a vibrant color. I really enjoy wearing it, and I think this is another polish that is an original from my nail polish stash, so Very excited to have that out. And last but most definitely not least, when it comes to colored nail polishes, it's my mini polish from To Be Colors in the shade Jade Green. Again, this brand is no longer available here in the United States, but I do believe they're available in Europe. Really nice polish. Very happy to have this. I still own some more from this brand, so eventually I want to put them in a project as well. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but like all my polishes are so dirty. It has to do with the fact that I dump every last bit of the polish out in aluminum foil before I consider them finished. So yeah, the bottles end up looking very, very messy in one way or another. I mean, all of them are a mess. Anyway, for the extras here, very early in the year, I finished this top coat from Formula X. It was just a mini one, and this was the Neon Pop top coat. It was okay. I can't remember much of it. There's still a little bit of product there, but after having this bottle upside down, I was never able to get it out. Another empty was this Sinful Shine top coat from Sinful Colors. Sorry, I forgot. And this became a very gloopy mess when I was like about halfway through the bottle. I don't like this top coat. I think I have others in my stash, but I will never repurchase. Just recently, I finished this Paparazzi Quick Dry drops. I think that's what they're called. And nothing special here. It was very oily. I don't think it really helped quick dry my polishes. But again, I'm just happy that this is out of my stash. And now for the two polishes that clearly have polish in them. This was Sally Hansen Double Duty Base and Top Coat. And I used this as a base coat. I finished it completely, but somewhere along the way this year, I made a mess and I broke this bottle of polish from Sinful Colors. I mean, really bad. Luckily, I had this empty base coat bottle and I put the product in here, and this is in the shade Rave New World for Sinful Colors now, but I did finish the product that was in here. Same thing with this one. I mean, obviously I have very slippery hands. I broke another polish. This polish is from Polish for Days, and I think it's in the shade It's Gonna Be May, which was a Polish Pickup exclusive, and I broke that bottle completely all over my floor. But I managed to save a little bit, and I put it into this top coat from Wet n Wild, which is the Mega Last Hard as Ice. It is a quick dry top coat. I had finished everything in here. I have truly been enjoying using this top coat, and I'm so happy that I have more of this top coats in my collection. So overall, I finished 2.5 top coats, 1 quick dry drops, and 1 base coat, because like I said, I used this as a base coat, not necessarily as a top coat. I didn't like it as a top coat. So what this tells me is that I don't wear as much base coat as I should. I should step it up. But yeah, guys, that's all I have for today. I'm very happy that I managed to get this nail polish items out of my stash. I obviously still have a very large collection that I'm working with, so there's really no time for me to spend here missing these products when I have such a large collection. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoy watching this video. I'm gonna wrap it up. Don't forget to come back for my Project Polish 2020 intro. I am so excited for what this next year is gonna bring. Hopefully I can get more than 7 empties. I'm very happy with the 7 that I got, but you know, the goal is always to improve. As always, thank you so much for spending some of your time with me today. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one.